Oh yeah. Alrighty. Alright, I got my root beer. We're good. This is like the cheap brand though, Shasta, so it's like not as good. I've been buying like, well, I could show you my collection. There's a lot of empty root beer bottles, so I can prove it. I've been on a root beer journey. That's the saddest thing I've ever said. I got a mug, A&W, Barks, and then the cheap version, which is the worst probably. I'd have to say I like A&W the most. So I just been going through these because I didn't know which one I liked the most. Root beer is my favorite drink, by the way, if you didn't know. So I wanted to know which one I liked the best. Anyways, so oops. Oh. I think this is the first time I'm filming on my bread. Did I just say bread? I'm filming on my bread. Yep, that makes sense. But yeah, man, so I got my root beer. I'm gonna tell you guys about something that happened over the weekend. So if you guys saw the Chico video where me and my friends went up there to visit my friend, I'm assuming you have because you follow me and you watch all my videos and you thumbs all of them up. I know that's not true. Basically, I did a little bit of drinking in that video and I wanted to do a video where like the first time I got drunk or whatever, because I thought it'd be a cool thing because I'm 21 now. I've been 21 for a while. I'll be 22 here in November. And so that's cool, I guess. Sure. But yeah, so I went to a party on this last Saturday. I thought I was gonna film like while I was there and stuff, but a lot of people there were underage and so he didn't want me filming there and stuff. So, I mean, I get that, so that's fine. But literally only like 6 or 7 people showed up. It was all the people that work with him together, all the people that work with me at McDonald's that went. So it was pretty cool, all people I knew, because I thought going into it I would know maybe like half the people, but I'm not gonna name any names in this video also. So I'll just refer to the guy that threw the party as Chuck, because that was his name. And I'm just kidding, it's not, I heard that joke, I think Bo Burnham did, someone did it. So that's not my original idea. So yeah, this party was on Saturday. It started at, he said 5 to 2 a.m. And so I was like, oh shoot, I have to work until 10 that night, so I'll just come over afterwards. So I get there, it's like 10:15 or so, and he's already like plastered. He's already like, they have to keep him up because he's falling over, and he did not want to sit down for very long. He always wanted to be like moving around, even though we kept telling him like, sit down, you're gonna like fall over. And I didn't bring anything because I was just getting off of work. It would just take me longer to get there, and I didn't know what to buy. I've never bought alcohol before, so I didn't bring anything. They said they had plenty of stuff, and then when I get there wasn't really that much. They had okay, what I ended up drinking was so gross, and because of the story, I'm probably not gonna drink again. Like, it doesn't even taste that good, and then like, if you get drunk enough, you throw up, and you have a headache the next day, and it's just like, what's the freaking point? I don't understand it. So, disclaimer, unless you're not gonna get drunk and you're just, I don't know, it just doesn't taste good. It's not that fun as it's made out to be. So the only thing they had there was gin, which is like this blue kind of alcohol that literally tastes like mouthwash. That's what it tasted like. It was so bad, so I had to mix it, I think, with like Tiki Punch or Sprite or grape soda. I think I had all of those at some point. And I played beer pong for a little bit, so every time that they make it into your cup, you have to take a drink of a different drink that you have off to the side. Except I was playing it like right when I got there, where I wasn't even like drunk yet. I was still sober, so I was doing pretty good. I think they definitely had to drink more than I did by the end of it. So we're playing that game. I drink a full like red Solo cup worth, except it was mixed with the soda, like I said, so it was maybe half and half. And then we're just hanging out for a little bit, talking, trying to keep Chuck from falling over. Oh, he goes into a corner at some point. He's like, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he doesn't go inside, you know, like a normal person. He like walks over to, I don't know, there's like almost where the fence is. We're in the backyard, by the way. So over by like the fence, he walks over and just starts away from us, kind of, just goes to the bathroom out there, and I'm just like, okay, what's happening? And then more time goes by. We're kind of just talking the whole time, pretty much. I pour myself another, well, it's the same drink because that's the only thing I could find that was left. And, oh, that's not true, actually. I found a Corona there was like a coffee table kind of on the outside with a bunch of drinks on it. I found a Corona, I think it was some sort of beer in a bottle. I'm assuming it was Corona that had a sixth of it left. I don't know. And then I finished that. And then later on, I got another red Solo cup, mixed the gin, the blue stuff that was freaking disgusting with, I think I did just grape soda that second time. And it still didn't taste pretty good. So I would like drink some of it and then drink the soda right after. I don't know if I finished that cup. I might have. So like that was it. I drank like 2 red Solo cups worth, but really it was probably just like 1 because it was mixed with something else. And then maybe like 20% of a beer. So now it's like maybe 11:30 midnight. midnight. I don't know what time it was. I wasn't really checking my phone that much. At this point, one of them had to leave because they had to work at 7 o'clock the next morning. Another person leaves with her DD that she brought with her who didn't drink, which is good. So make sure if you're going to a party, please have someone to drive you home. And then 2 more people also left, but one of them didn't drink, kind of the same situation. I thought going into this that there would be more people, and he said there were going to be tents like in the back and like, oh yeah, we can just sleep over in the backyard, it'll be fun. But no, once everyone was done kind of for the night, they kind of just went with their DDs and went home. But I had drinking a little bit, so I didn't want to drive home, and so me and Chuck went into, it wasn't his room because there was like girl stuff like all over the place, maybe his sister's room, I don't know. They put us in that room, and then a little bit later, maybe 20 minutes later, his sisters, I think there was more than one because I heard 2 people talking, like came into his room. I kept my eyes closed because I wanted to go to sleep because my head didn't really feel that good, so I wanted to fall asleep and forget about it. Came into his room and started like doing his makeup, and I don't know what they were drawing, or if they were, I don't know if they were doing his makeup like do a good job, or if they were messing up on purpose, or like drawing stuff on his face. I don't know what was happening. They were doing that, and then all of a sudden he starts to throw up, and so they didn't want me to hear it because they thought if I had heard him throwing up that I would start throwing up. So like one of them grabbed me and covered my ears and then started like pulling me out of the room. So now I'm in the hallway and I'm walking towards the kitchen area, living room, I don't know. And that's when I threw up for the first time. I think I threw up twice, but literally, so I started to feel it coming and I like cupped my hand like this. So I threw up a little bit into my hand. Some of it went on the floor of the hallway. This was like right by the bathrooms. I almost made it. I don't think any of that first throw up went into the toilet. It was all over the floor and like the bottom part of the wall, like leading into the bathroom, if that makes sense. I think I made a little bit into the sink too, I'm not sure. So they hand me some towels and I'm just cleaning it up, and I'm like, oh god, this is really bad, because I felt bad, but at the same time, I don't know if I knew what was going on. So I was just I finished cleaning it up, and then they put me and Chuck outside because they didn't want us to be in the house anymore. They gave me a sleeping bag and a pillow, so that was fine, even though it was literally like on the concrete, so it's still like kind of uncomfortable. And then I think he had a cot or something like that with a sleeping bag he was sleeping in. And then they gave me a trash bag in case I needed to throw up, which was good because I think maybe 10 minutes after I laid down and drank a little bit of water, I started throwing up again. This time it wasn't as much, and I made it all into the trash bag because I could tell it was coming, so that was fine. And then yeah, it took a little bit of time, but I think I finally fell asleep. I woke up a couple times throughout the night, like 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then one last time at like 8:30-ish. I set my alarm for like 9:30 or something, but around 9 o'clock I was like, okay, I just want to leave because I had to go to work that day at 12, and I changed out of my uniform except for my pants the previous night, so I had puke on my work pants, so I had to go home and clean my uniform before going to work. I think there's a little bit on my belt too. It was kind of gross. So it's like 9 o'clock, and I didn't want to go like walk through their house again and wake them up. I didn't even know if the door was unlocked, so I literally just got my stuff. I left the sleeping bag and stuff there. I left the trash bag full of puke there, which is kind of gross, and I literally just went over to where the fence was, and there was a lock on it, so which is weird. I feel like the fence at my house is like, it's locked from the outside, but if you're on the inside you can leave. Like there's not a lock on the inside. On this one there's a lock on the inside, so I was like, okay, great, I can't open this and leave because I don't have a key. It was a key one. So literally just have my stuff, and I literally just hop his fence to leave his house and then get to my car and drive home. So yeah, I totally dipped. I don't know what he was thinking when he woke up and I wasn't there, but that's that story. I don't know, I must have been drunk, or maybe I just am like not used to drinking at all because I haven't really done it that much, and so but I threw up in his house in the hallway, so that was kind of embarrassing. I feel kind of bad about that. He definitely drank way more than I did, but he's heavier than me. I'm just like, do you see me? I'm super skinny, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So moral of the story, beer doesn't even taste good, honestly. The only thing I like is like margaritas, and you have to, like, there's a couple ingredients you have to put together to make it, so that's too much work. I'm not gonna deal with that. So just don't drink unless it tastes good for you. I don't know, it doesn't taste good for me, and then you have to deal with the consequence of it if you drink too much. And definitely don't drive if you're going to go to a party and drink. Have someone to drive you home or stay over like I did, okay? So that was my first time getting drunk. I don't know if I actually was, but it was kind of crazy. It kind of felt like I was, or if you were an outsider looking at it, you might think I was. I don't know. This is the only thing that I need to drink, and I will be good. And maybe water would be a good idea too, but Alright guys, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below. I post okay, so the banner says every Friday. I want to post like twice a week though. Maybe like Tuesday, Friday. It's Tuesday right now though. If you're watching this, it's probably Wednesday or so, because I have to go edit this, and then I do work tonight though too, so I don't know. So I wanted to do twice a week, because I know you gotta be more consistent to get them subs up, you know what I mean? But if you do enjoy my stuff, that would be awesome. Turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. I don't know what that was. And I'll see you very soon with a new video, hopefully with other people, because I don't like filming stuff by myself, because I'm insecure. Ha!